Hello everyone, Empire's level 4. Let's see what we got. Double the estate pile. Okay. How relevant is that going to be? Well, with Groundskeeper, this could be big. So we've got, well, there's everything. Wow, and when you gain a card in your buy phase, if you have 2 or more left, take 2. Okay, so I'm thinking get trash down. Draw comes from City Quarter. Extra buys come from Villa. A City Quarter is, like, if we trash everything, City Quarter will draw a ton. Get a bunch of villas in play, a bunch of groundskeepers in play, buy all the estates. Now we're going to want to gain a lot of action cards for City Quarter to do its thing. So I'm thinking we open with an engineer. I think I'll start with sacrifice engineer. Sacrifice, trash the stuff we don't want. Engineer, simply gain more actions, because then City Quarter can draw tons. Also, I'll start thinking about vassals. If I have no stop cards in my deck at all, vassal will be great. I mean, that's normal, right? We might be able to control a little bit of what vassal hits with Sentry or Forum. I don't have to worry even about Engineer or Sacrifice colliding. Engineer just gain a Villa and then play Sacrifice. Yeah, but we're going to want to get a lot of gains going. Okay, so it does do that. They got that on 4. I'm curious what they're going to take on 3 then. Just another one? Okay. So it looks like I might be gaining... my engineer might be gaining a Villa. Do I start with a vassal already? No, I disagree. What did you do? Engineer for a Villa, plays another engineer for a Villa, buys a bunch of coppers. Doesn't seem like a good idea to me. Maybe just 2 settlers. I have I'm fairly over terminaled, which is a little bit worrying. I'm losing track of everything that's going on here. I'm also not trashed very well at all, so I'm thinking Sentry. I do want to trash one of these, so I should probably engineer for Villa now. When do I start taking Groundskeeper? I don't know. Love to get rid of my junk. Advance is something I didn't really think of. I'm going to take the city quarter now. Actually, maybe yeah. Which one of these do I want? This screws them up, but this doesn't screw them up bad. Like, most of their stuff is cantrips, and the sacrifice lowers my debt more, but this gives me a better kickoff to future turns. Are piles going to empty anytime soon? I would love to get like a big groundskeeper thing happening. That's not a bad hand to have at the start. Some of these settlers should have probably turned into should have been advanced into things. I'm going to take 2 groundskeepers. My engineer should start gaining silvers, maybe. Wow, okay. How are they trashed down that they can do this? Oh, engineers are going to run. I think we're going to lose. Classic. So each estate is worth 3 for me right now. This settler should turn into a groundskeeper. They're just going to pile out engineers though. Well, 3 times 5, 15. So I can take, if I take 5 estates, +7 +4. Oh, I can now take 6 estates. Can I win? Costing up to 6. Can I win? Estates are worth 3. I only need 4 money to empty that. So how many points am I down by? 14. I need to gain 5 estates and 2 engineers. Can I do this with provinces instead? Province is worth 8, right? And what am I down by? 14. So double 7. Shit, hold on. 7, 12, or 13. That's province duchy. Province duchy double estate. Province duchy double estate. That's 10, 11 plus 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 11 plus 8 is 19. Well, then they can't empty engineers on me and just win. They got to do a little bit more. You know, I can gain another point by drawing with the settlers. But then I don't get a duchy. And I wouldn't mind trashing the settlers into another groundskeeper. What am I down by? 8? Oh, it's so close. I've just added 2 stop cards, so maybe I should do this. I think Forum actually might be better than Groundskeeper now. They don't have Groundskeepers. They're kind of dead with what they can do. Do they have extra gains? I don't know how many engineers they have. Maybe 2. Oh, they've got villas. But they don't have any draw. So how much money are they actually going to make? I think the Forum might be better just so I can find stuff and maybe kick off City Quarter. I don't even need to find that much. Of course the vassals always hit. Alright. Alright. Discard 2 cards. Bang bang. Maybe I should discard Enchantress. Well, sacrifice Enchantress can move me along. How much, what do I need here? I need 5 money, which I have. I've got it in hand, don't I? Am I leading? Yes. I don't want to trash in case I screw something up here. Okay. All right. Yeah, I didn't think what they were doing was good at all. They got all the Basilica points, but added a whole bunch of crap to their deck to do so. Again, no Groundskeeper. Last game I played against them, they didn't get any Groundskeepers, and that was, you know, big. But they, yeah, Maybe I should have been using advance more often. Maybe there's some clever stuff you can do with it here that I didn't really see. But yeah, they did sort of empty piles quickly, faster than I thought they'd be able to, and their vassals were actually doing quite a bit. All right, cool, fun. I'll be back with level 5 soon. Thanks for watching.